and playing the game after missing the spring and kind of getting back into that game shape?
I felt good again. I was excited. Just was happy to go back out there with the team again and perform.
Ron?
Yeah, Brandon, Coach Harsin mentioned that you've been through a lot since last year to get back to where you are now. Could you talk about that? I know you had, I believe, knee surgery. Is that right?
I had foot surgery. I broke a bone at the bottom of my foot, and it turned out being like a 6-month recovery. I didn't think it had been that long. I just did a lot of rehab, just in the past injuries, I guess, just building up. I'm just trying to stay healthy as I can possible, and I just worked every day. I was in the training room, first in, last out, and had to get back in the fighting shape.
And he said they were on you pretty hard too. It wasn't easy for you.
Yeah,
Is that right?
It was brutal, but hey, we got through it. It ain't nothing but a mental game. We got through it though.
And did they try to get you to lose some weight too? Is that
Yeah.
part of it?
Yes, sir.
You know how much you lost? By chance?
About 12 pounds. Yeah.
How does it feel to be from where you were maybe a year or so ago to now?
Big difference. I feel faster off the ball. My knees don't hurt like they used to, and I could definitely feel the difference. The pep in my step on the field.
Tom?
Brandon, when we spoke to you in the preseason, you mentioned how it's been night and day for Tate Johnson at center. Just what was it like to finally see him out there on the field in a real game?
It was amazing, and he plays such a great game. I mean, I know you can get on like social media and see people worried about how he's going to be replacing Brahms and stuff like that. If you ask me, he stepped up. He played a great game, and I expect him to do it every week.
Bill?
So how would you assess just the play overall of the O-line, and where do you guys need to improve?
I mean, we obviously have some things we need to fix. Our first time on the field together in the game, definitely some new pieces out there. I think we did pretty good, and there's always room for improvement. We just go back to the drawing board, work hard at practice, and get better from there.
Brandon, what do you think it says about y'all? Only one false start in that first game. I guess for you as a veteran guy, what does that say about the preparation for y'all?
I mean, only one that's good. We used to get a lot of them, I guess you would say, last year, and we're just more focused, locked in and down on what we're trying to achieve as a unit and also as a team. So we know what it takes, and we can't have little penalties like that.
Yvonne?
What's the biggest difference between pass blocking for TJ Finley and for Robbie Ashford?
In my opinion, it's the same. The quarterback's going to set up, and we're going to have to protect him. It just comes down to that. There's no difference. They're both great quarterbacks, and we as O-line just have to execute.
And just as a follow, when Ashford can just catch out like that, what does that do for you guys as a line?
It does great. I mean, him be able to be mobile is also helpful for the line, I guess you would say, but he also stays in the pocket just like TJ. Like I said, the same TJ can run too if he needs to. So, like I say, speak as a unit, they're the same, both great quarterbacks, and it comes to the same process as us, just executing our job.
Mark?
Brandon, considering everything you've been through and how long you've been doing it, you must have a real passion for football. Can you talk about that?
I love it with my heart, all these injuries and stuff, some people probably quit, and stuff like that, but I just have that undying love for the game, and I never wanted to end. Sadly, I know eventually it will end one day, but I'm gonna push my body until that day comes.
Justin?
The guys who on the offensive line we talked to after the game said they felt like the communication was really good on Saturday night. How important was that, and B, how impressive is that considering you guys had Tate in there and he's got to do a lot of that as a center?
Yeah, it was amazing. That's, I think, the biggest difference as a unit, how we watch film together, and like we're always communicating. You can make a call, but if we're like, oh wait, it's this, we're gonna communicate it real quick on the line again. As long as we're on the same page, everything shakes out fine. And it's just, the communication is probably one of our biggest improvements I think we've seen on the line this year.
Brandon, after everything you went through in the past year to get back on the field again, to be recognized from the coaching staff as the O-lineman of the week, what did that honor mean to you?
It meant a lot. And me, honestly, I didn't expect it because I don't come in every day trying to do that. I want to do what's best for the team, and I'm gonna work hard just like my guys around me work hard, and whoever gets it each week, like, good for them because they deserved it. And me personally, I think the whole line deserved it because I think we played a heck of a game together.
Tom, as someone whose job it is to block, what did you think of Robbie's block on Tanks?
I'll tell you what, that was different. I mean, he showed some real speed. He come flying behind Tank Mixer, who's already running downfield, and just come throw the safety down on the ground. That was amazing. We were pretty impressed with that as the O-line. Definitely got us fired up even more.
Hey, boss.
Well, what is a 2-quarterback system like for the offensive lineman? You talk about it for everybody else, but what's it like from y'all's perspective?
It's like I said before, it's really the same. It's just all comes down to execution at the end of the day. The only thing that might ever be different is probably the sound of the cadence, but that's it. But everything else is the same plays, all that other stuff. Each quarterback, they gotta do, we gotta do what we gotta do. It just comes to execution.
And then as a follow-up, did you catch up with Killian's people? He had a German crew kind of document him. Did you catch any of that? What was that?
Nah, I didn't get into it, but I seen him following around and stuff, and he talked to us about it. I think it's interesting, him being able to be a part of that, and I'm excited for him.
Anybody else? All right, thank you, Mercer.